Hey Los Angeles Lakers fans, we are back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates first. Subscribe to the channel and like the video as it is crucial for you to stay informed with daily messages without any more noise. The deadline is approaching, and the Los Angeles Lakers are racing against time to make a final move despite already locking up star Luka Doncic in a blockbuster deal. The team is still focused on bolstering one position, with the top priority being finding a backup center to strengthen their playoff push. Trade options for big men seem to be dwindling. However, season-proven veteran Jacob could be a perfect fit to customize the roster. However, getting the Raptors center from Toronto won't be easy, as the required price tag presents the main obstacle. According to Michael GRA Sports Nets, the Lakers have already re-evaluated Toronto to assess the availability of the Austrian big man, currently in the second year of a 4-year, $78 million contract. The extension was one of the few glaring disappointments on a team that is otherwise top-tier defenders. His ability to deter opponents and improve the defensive postgame makes him a valuable asset that Toronto will not give up easily. Toronto is holding firm to its requirements, with the Raptors seeking a first-rounder in return, something the Lakers need to consider. The possibility of trading the 2031 pick is still uncertain. Los Angeles is interested in Jacob's ability to contribute immediately, but to do so they would likely need to part ways with at least one of their top players, such as Gabe Vincent or Jared Vanderbilt, according to sources close to the team. The situation remains tense as the deadline approaches. When the clocks strike 3 p.m. Eastern Time on February 6th, the Lakers will either walk away or make one last trade attempt to strengthen their roster. They could ultimately acquire Jacob, or the player could remain in Toronto, with all eyes on the impact of each move as it could have huge consequences for the team's championship aspirations. Before you continue, we urge you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our exclusive Lakers updates and stay up to date with all the buzz around the NBA, with blockbuster moves that could shake up the league. Giannis Antetokounmpo's name is also being mentioned as a possible addition to the team, which would generate huge expectations among fans. Teaming up with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, this duo could create one of the most dynamic duos in NBA history. The idea of Giannis on the Lakers continues to generate heated debates, but the reality is that the team would need a lot of skill to handle such a trade. That would include sacrificing not only some draft picks but also key players, which would complicate the trade. However, with Giannis' work ethic and ability to adapt and evolve, he could be the piece the Lakers need to reach the top of the NBA again. He's already one of the most dominant defenders in the league, with impressive versatility to guard multiple positions. His offensive ability is becoming more well-rounded, and the idea of seeing him alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis has the potential to change the course of the season. The excitement surrounding this move is only growing, with NBA fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting more details. If this move happens, it could be just what the Lakers need to win the championship again. The possibility of this historic move has NBA fans around the world on edge, eager to see how it would impact the future of the league. If Giannis does indeed join the Lakers, it would not only be a change to the team, but a reset of the balance of the entire league. However, negotiations remain challenging. The logistics of such a transaction, with so many players and assets at stake, make every move crucial. The Lakers must balance their ambitions of building a winning team with the need to preserve the depth and internal chemistry that has led the team to success. Meanwhile, the potential impact of Giannis playing alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis is undeniable. His presence could create an unbeatable defense and an even more formidable offensive threat. Giannis' size and versatility would be the key piece to complete the trio, making them arguably the greatest force in modern basketball. With the clock ticking, all parties involved know that decisions need to be made quickly but carefully. Every choice, every move, could be the difference between success and failure. What the Lakers do in the coming weeks could define the course of the franchise for years to come. Los Angeles fans can't help but dream about the possibility of seeing a super duo of LeBron and Giannis together, making history in the NBA. But can the team put together all the pieces needed to make that a reality? Or will the future of the franchise take a different path? As time goes on, the pressure is mounting on the Lakers to make a decision that could change the team's future. If the trade with the Raptors doesn't happen, the team will need to look for ways to improve its roster and ensure that, regardless of who is on the team, they are a real threat to other championship contenders. The prospects of strengthening the roster with a big name like Giannis only whets the appetite of fans and media alike. The narrative of bringing together LeBron, Anthony Davis and Giannis becomes increasingly tempting, but the logistical and financial obstacles are great. The team's core, however, knows that to ensure long-term success, every move must be precisely calculated, balancing not just salaries and assets, but also the emotional and strategic impact on the team. The challenge of strengthening the team for the playoffs is an urgent priority. Without sufficient reinforcements, the Lakers' season could be compromised, and the team could lose ground to the other NBA giants. Therefore, negotiations to bring in Giannis or another high-profile star could be seen as an attempt to ensure the team has what it takes to win the championship again. Meanwhile, other teams are watching the Lakers' every move. The NBA trade market is ever-changing, and rivals will not hesitate to make moves to bolster their own rosters. Every move the Lakers make will be closely monitored by all teams, as an addition like Giannis could trigger a series of changes in the dynamics of the league. The Lakers know that the window to win more championships with LeBron James and Anthony Davis is closing fast. The pressure to win while these two stars are still in their prime is immense. But at the same time, they need to ensure that the future of the franchise is secure even after LeBron's career eventually ends. So whether it's Giannis or another star, what the Lakers do now could be crucial in determining the team's trajectory for the next few seasons. It's a game of patience, negotiation, and strategy. At any moment, everything could change, and Lakers fans will be on the edge of their seats, ready to see what the next step will be on their journey to a championship. The big challenge the Lakers face now is balancing the desire to build a championship team with the need to preserve financial flexibility for the future. In a market as dynamic as the NBA, any misstep could be fatal. If they can't find a way to acquire a big name like Giannis, the Lakers will have to focus on strengthening other areas of the roster to ensure they can still compete with the best teams in the league. There's a sense of urgency in the air, and the clock is ticking. LeBron James, who is clearly in the final stretch of his career, knows that his window to win another title is closing. The support of an elite player like Giannis could be key to another championship run, and that weighs heavily in negotiations. Meanwhile, every choice made now will have a lasting impact on the franchise, whether positive or negative. The interaction between LeBron and Giannis is also a long-term concern. Both are dominant players on the court and have complementary playing styles, but it's impossible to ignore that the dynamic between the stars must be carefully managed. The chemistry between these two stars would be key to the success of any potential trade, and LeBron's leadership would be crucial in helping Giannis adapt to the Lakers system and integrate into the roster with Anthony Davis. Additionally, the responsibility of maintaining team cohesion while trying to add another superstar falls on the shoulders of the Lakers coaching staff. It's not just about individual talent, it's about building a team that plays well together. That includes the work of every player on the roster, not just the stars, who must be willing to sacrifice for the greater good. As the trade deadline approaches, the pressure mounts. Every hour that passes without a clear decision could mean the Lakers miss a vital opportunity. They need to act quickly, but with precision. If they fail now, they may have to wait another season, or even longer, for another chance to build a team with the stars they need to compete for a title. This is the dilemma the Lakers find themselves in, and every fan of the franchise is anxiously awaiting how the next few days will unfold. The team's future, their dreams of a new championship, and the chance to form one of the most powerful duos in NBA history depend on quick and smart decisions. The Lakers' next move will define not only the fate of the season, but also the legacy of the franchise for years to come. The anticipation surrounding a potential trade to acquire Giannis is palpable. However, while the Lakers are pursuing this big name, other teams are also looking for significant reinforcements, making the market increasingly competitive. The chance to land an elite player like Giannis, who has already proven himself to be one of the most dominant forces in the league, represents not only an immediate upgrade, but also a clear message to the rest of the NBA. The Lakers are not just dreaming of a title, but preparing to win one more. The impact of a player like Giannis isn't limited to stats alone. He would bring an unmatched defensive intensity that could completely transform the way the Lakers play defense. His ability to guard multiple positions and the energy he brings in quick transitions would be key to complementing the play of LeBron and Davis, who are already great defensive players. On offense, Giannis' versatility would allow for an even greater variety of strategies, creating a combination of strength and speed that would be difficult for any opposing team to stop. The future of the franchise is at stake, and any miscalculated move could delay the pursuit of the next championship. However, it is also important to remember that the Lakers have a solid foundation with LeBron and Davis, and building a championship team does not depend solely on a trade, but on how all the players complement each other within the game system. The Lakers have the advantage of already having two of the biggest names in the league, and any move now will be aimed at ensuring that this duo has the support they need to finally win the long-awaited title. However, the Lakers know that every year is a unique opportunity. With time running out for LeBron, the pressure to build a championship team is now greater than ever. This makes the search for Giannis or another big name even more urgent. If the trade doesn't happen, the Lakers will have to explore other options on the market, perhaps with a greater focus on younger players or players with growth potential, although that doesn't guarantee the immediate impact that an addition like Giannis would bring. The next few days will be crucial. Negotiations will continue at full steam, and the Lakers' strategies will need to be carefully planned to ensure that the team emerges stronger from this trade window. Regardless of what happens, what is certain is that all eyes will be on the Lakers, waiting to see if the team can fill the last void needed to form a true dynasty. As negotiations intensify, the pressure on the Lakers' front office grows. The possibility of a trade involving Giannis Antetokounmpo could be the key to a title, but financial issues and the need to maintain a balanced roster are significant obstacles. The team already has large contracts, and that limits the flexibility to make big-ticket deals without compromising the future of the franchise. Additionally, the Lakers need to consider the impact of a potential trade on the balance of their roster. Giannis' arrival could strengthen the team almost instantly, but the cost could be a loss of depth. Players like Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt have been important players, and his departure could hurt the team's flexibility in terms of depth and adaptability at critical times in the season. At the same time, one cannot ignore the growing rivalry in the Western Conference. The Lakers know that to win the title, they will have to overcome teams like the Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns and of course, the Golden State Warriors. The competition will be fierce, and every decision the Lakers make now could determine whether they have the strength to take on these giants. Meanwhile, negotiations with the Raptors remain ongoing, and Giannis' future may be more tied to the Lakers than ever before. But as with any high-level negotiation, nothing is guaranteed. The willingness of other franchises to compete for Giannis makes negotiations even more unpredictable. The expectation is that the Lakers will find a way to make that happen, but if not, they'll need to look at viable alternatives to give the team a chance to challenge for a title. The path the Lakers take in the coming weeks will be crucial. If they can add another big name to their roster, the franchise could enter the future with new energy and the chance to solidify another chapter in basketball history. However, if they fail in their quest, the coming years could be even more challenging. The mission of forming a super duo between LeBron James and Giannis will not be easy, but the possibility of seeing it happen keeps fans in constant anticipation. With time running out, the Lakers know they can't afford to waste any more opportunities. Every move they make will be crucial in ensuring the team not only makes the playoffs, but is in a position to compete for the championship. LeBron, with his experience and vision of the game, has been a constant presence in all discussions about how to improve the roster, but he also knows that the window to win another title is closing. To do this, you need to have players by your side who can contribute immediately. Meanwhile, trade rumors continue to swirl. Giannis Antetokounmpo's name may be the most talked about, but there are also other options on the market. Each player the Lakers are considering has a skill set that could fill gaps on the team, whether it be increased defensive versatility, strength in the paint, or offensive prowess. The key will be finding the perfect combination of players that fit well with LeBron and Anthony Davis's style of play, while also ensuring the team remains competitive throughout the season. Despite the difficulties surrounding a big trade, the Lakers still have a solid foundation with the LeBron-Davis duo. If negotiations do not evolve as expected, the team may opt to reinforce specific areas, such as the point guard position or depth on the bench, to ensure the squad has the necessary pieces to perform well in crucial moments. This wouldn't mean that the Lakers have abandoned the idea of acquiring a big-name star, but rather that they are preparing the team for all eventualities. Regardless, expectations for the Lakers' near future are immense. Fans are watching every new move, hoping the team will take another step toward championship glory. If a major addition does occur, it will have a significant impact not only on the current season, but for years to come. And if for some reason, the Lakers don't land the star they want, they will have to look for other creative alternatives to maintain their ambition of winning the title and ensuring a lasting legacy. The fate of the franchise lies in the hands of its board of directors and coaching staff. In the coming days, the Lakers' story could take a new direction, or the team will need to adjust its strategy to remain competitive. What is certain is that what happens now could define the team's immediate future and shape the NBA championship for years to come. With negotiations unfolding and expectations rising, the Lakers need to act wisely. The pressure to find a quick solution is real, but it's also critical that the team not make a rash mistake. A poorly planned trade could throw the team off balance, damage player chemistry, and worse yet, jeopardize the franchise's financial future. Every move must be carefully calculated with a long-term vision in mind, even if the urgency of winning a championship is the immediate priority. Meanwhile, LeBron James' leadership continues to be a key factor. He has been a model of professionalism and dedication, but he also needs to have players around him who can compete at the highest levels. LeBron's confidence in the rebuilding process and the search for reinforcements will be crucial to keeping the team's morale high, regardless of the outcome of the negotiations. His influence also extends to Anthony Davis, who has become a key piece to the Lakers' success. The dynamic between the two, already well established, will be vital to the success of any strategic move. Meanwhile, the prospect of Giannis joining forces with LeBron and Davis, forming one of the most fearsome duos in the NBA, continues to excite fans. The idea of a powerful trio capable of dominating the playoffs and winning the title sounds like a unique opportunity. However, as with all high-level trading, there are risks. The Lakers know this, and as tempting as the idea of adding Giannis is, they also need to be prepared to explore other possibilities. In today's market, there are always alternatives that can surprise and change the direction of conversations. What's really at stake now is the Lakers' ability to shape their future in a way that maximizes the potential of their players and ensures a clear path to a championship. What seemed like an impossible quest for an additional star is now an opportunity to reimagine the team and refine its long-term goal. If, for some reason, the negotiation with the Raptors does not move forward, the hope of a winning franchise will not be lost. The Lakers still have enough weapons to fight for another title, as long as they make the right decisions. Now, with time running out, the franchise must be strategic and not let external pressure get the better of them. Regardless of how the next few days unfold, one thing is certain: the Lakers' legacy and championship aspirations are as alive as ever. The team's future will be shaped by these crucial decisions, and all eyes will be on the Lakers as they eagerly await the unfolding of this thrilling story. The pressure to make the next big move is palpable, and the impact of any decision now will be felt across the franchise for years to come. The window for the Lakers to win another title while LeBron James is still playing at a high level is short. This means that every move made must be focused on maximizing the team's competitive ability. The foundation of LeBron and Anthony Davis remains solid, but to compete with the NBA's elite teams, adding more talent will be essential. There's still a sense of uncertainty in the air, especially with negotiations with the Raptors ongoing. While Giannis has been the most mentioned name, the possibility of exploring other options cannot be ruled out. The Lakers have the flexibility to trade, with valuable pieces that can be offered, and the front office knows that any misjudgment could be crucial. Building a team that can compete with the best in the West, like the Denver Nuggets and Phoenix Suns, requires a perfect balance of established stars and role players who fit well into the game system. Ultimately, the Lakers need more than just a superstar. They need a cohesive team with complementary pieces that can give LeBron and Davis the support they need to reach the top again. If the Giannis trade doesn't happen, other opportunities will certainly arise. The important thing is that the Lakers continue to maintain a long-term vision, adjusting their strategy as needed to ensure the franchise remains a powerhouse in the NBA, now and in the future. What the future holds for the Lakers will depend on thoughtful decisions and an ability to adapt to the changes that lie ahead. Regardless of how negotiations unfold, the responsibility for leading the team to a championship rests squarely on the shoulders of the team's leadership, including Rob Pelinka, the coaching staff, and the players themselves. Success depends on a clear vision, flexibility, and the ability to make the right moves at the right time. Fans are expecting a lot, and while everyone is waiting for the franchise's next step, the hope is that the Lakers will be able to bring in the pieces they need for another run at the championship. Whether it's with Giannis or another big-name signing, the team has everything it needs to fight for glory once again. It remains to be seen how this fascinating story will unfold. The future of the franchise, at this point, hinges on how the Lakers position themselves for the postseason. The NBA is constantly changing, with new teams emerging and the dynamics of the league being shaped by the movement of superstars. The need to remain competitive is more urgent than ever. The pressure to find a winning formula, whether through trades or improving the existing roster, puts everyone involved in a delicate position. In addition to Giannis, other names are beginning to emerge as viable options for the Lakers. While the prospect of adding the Greek to the team is exciting, the transfer market is full of players capable of bolstering specific areas that the Lakers need to improve. Perhaps it could be a trade for an impactful power forward, or even a search for more options on the bench who could make a difference in decisive moments, as we have seen in past seasons. The truth is that building the ideal team goes beyond just acquiring superstars. The fit of the pieces in Darvin Ham's game plan and the team's collective mentality will also play a key role. The coach knows that to achieve success, it is not enough to rely on the talent of LeBron and Davis, but it is necessary for all players to contribute in their respective roles, whether defending, creating plays, or scoring crucial points at the right moments. Behind the scenes, the Lakers front office continues to work tirelessly to ensure the team is well prepared for the challenges of the season. Adding new talent, whether through trades or the free agency market, can be a deciding factor. With LeBron's loyalty and trust, Anthony Davis's ability to be dominant defensively, and the constant search for improvement, the team has everything it needs to maintain its relevance in the title conversation. The next steps are critical, not just for the current season, but for years to come. As the NBA continues to evolve, the Lakers must make decisions that not only secure a title now, but also establish a lasting legacy. Staying competitive while navigating a highly volatile market of trades and movements is key to ensuring the team continues to challenge for the top. Tension is in the air, but so is excitement. Every Lakers fan, every NBA expert, is on the lookout for what comes next. What seemed like a distant dream, forming a super trio with LeBron, Davis, and Giannis, is still a real possibility, and only time will tell if the negotiations will materialize or if other alternatives will emerge to fill the gaps in the roster. The Lakers' path to success isn't just about big trades or acquisitions. The team also needs to focus on the continued development of current players, making the most of what they already have in terms of talent and chemistry. Players like Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and Rui Hachimura have shown flashes of great potential, but it's crucial that they develop even further to become key pieces in the Lakers' ambitions. If these players can make a leap in their performance level, it will take the pressure off LeBron and Davis, allowing the team to have more depth and balance throughout the season. Additionally, the importance of a solid defense cannot be understated. Anthony Davis is one of the NBA's greatest defensive forces, but he can't do it all by himself. It's imperative that the Lakers improve their perimeter defense and transition defense, especially when facing teams with high-powered shooters. Investing in versatile defensive players who can guard multiple positions and defend in dynamic systems would be a smart strategic move. Another critical issue is adapting to the modern style of play. Today's NBA is characterized by a fast pace, with an emphasis on perimeter play and quick transitions. The Lakers need to ensure that their offensive approach is more fluid, with constant ball movement and plays that maximize the potential of their shooters and playmakers. Balancing the play inside the paint, where Davis and LeBron are dominant, and expanding the game to the perimeter will be key to their success. As the playoffs approach, the Lakers will need to make quick and precise adjustments, taking into account both the strengths and weaknesses of their roster. There is no room for error. The competition is stronger than ever, with teams like the Nuggets, Bucks, and Celtics all boasting elite talent and well-established strategies. Each win will become harder to come by, and the Lakers will need to be ready to respond to challenges in a cohesive manner. The X factor for the Lakers may be their ability to adapt. The team already has a foundation of experience in high-pressure situations, and that will be a significant advantage. LeBron, with his unique vision of the game, can be the maestro who orchestrates this transformation, ensuring that his teammates know how to adjust when the game demands it. However, it will take more than just experience. The Lakers will need mental and physical freshness, as well as a championship mentality that, while difficult to achieve, is essential for the journey ahead. The direction of the team is becoming increasingly clear: increase the depth of the roster, focus on developing young talent, and most importantly, ensure that the team is ready to take on the league's giants in the title race. If they can get all of these details right, the Lakers may indeed be ready to win another championship. As the calendar approaches the season's crunch time, the Lakers will have to find ways to manage their stars and ensure that LeBron and Anthony Davis are at their best during the playoffs. Regular season attrition can be a critical factor, so keeping their cornerstones healthy will be vital. That means the Lakers may need to adjust their minutes and rest strategies to avoid overextending their most important players, especially LeBron, who, despite his longevity and resilience, is not immune to the rigors of a long season. One aspect that could be crucial for the Lakers in the coming weeks is team chemistry. In times of pressure, group unity becomes essential, and this is something the team needs to continually work on. Integrating the rookies and players acquired via trade will be one of the keys to avoiding any disagreements within the locker room. Communication must be constant, both on the court and in training, to ensure that everyone is aligned with the team's goals. The ability to make big strides on offense will be another important point. While the defense needs to be strengthened, the offensive transition needs to flow more quickly, taking advantage of transitions and fast-paced plays. LeBron and Davis are key in this regard, but the team's depth, with players like Rui Hachimura and Malik Beasley, will have to take on a more active role to leverage the fast game and not rely exclusively on their two stars. While the media and fans watch the Lakers' every move closely, the front office continues its work behind the scenes, keeping negotiations open and waiting for the right moment to act. The team's flexibility when it comes to making trades is a strategic advantage, as the Lakers can quickly adjust to what the market offers while preserving their assets for the future. It's a dynamic scenario, where any move can change the narrative of the season. And with the team in a position of potential success, the decisions that lie ahead could define the legacy of the franchise for years to come. A title may be within reach, but it depends on all the elements of the team coming together at the right time and on the precise management of the front office. With the playoffs fast approaching, the Lakers' strategy will be tested at a high level where only the best survive. The next round will be crucial in determining whether they have what it takes to compete with the league's best and pursue another championship for the franchise.